What's going on, bottom line viewers? It's Mitch here to give you my record prediction for the Houston Texans this 2021 NFL season. The Texans, we don't even really know who their quarterback's going to be in 2021, but I'm going to give my best attempt at predicting each and every game, going in depth in the best matchups and the worst matchups for the Texans this 2021 NFL schedule. Before I give you my record prediction for the Texans in 2021, make sure that you do spike that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Bottom Line View for more NFL record predictions just like this. Check out the rest of the playlist for the rest of the AFC South, and let me know in the comments section below how you think the Texans will do in 2021. Do you think they're going to be awesome, amazing, spectacular? Do you think they're going to be better than last year, or do you think they're going to decline? Whether they have Deshaun Watson or not, let me know in the comments section below. Let's check out that schedule and give you this prediction. The Texans kick off the 2021 NFL season with the Jacksonville Jags. But before I discuss this schedule, guys, I need to be upfront and honest with you. Because right now, as I sit here recording this video on a night of May 29th, I will say that I do not believe Deshaun Watson will play in 2021. I do not believe he'll play for the Texans. Definitely not. And I don't believe he'll play in the NFL this year. So that being said, this leaves the Texans with probably Tyrod Taylor to start the season at quarterback, and probably a variety of options filling in at the quarterback position for this season. The quarterback position is basically the determining factor in how well a team does season to season. No matter really how good the rest of the team is, right? You can have a bad team with one of the top 5 quarterbacks and still be fine. You might not be great, but you can still be fine, okay? If you have a bad quarterback in a great team, you can still be fine. You can still be good. But if you have a bad team and a bad quarterback, that's when you're going to be bad. And that's the case with the Texans, okay? I have been pretty positive with the Texans this offseason. Breaking down their moves, breaking down their free agency additions. I'm a Nick Caserio fan. I want him to do well. And I want the Texans to do well. Hopefully they prove me wrong. Just like I said with the Lions. I'm not going to sugarcoat it here. I think the Texans are going to suck this year. Does that mean I think they'll suck next year? Are they caught in an unfortunate situation? Yes. Is Nick Caserio caught in an unfortunate situation? Of course. Okay? Does this mean this organization's going to stink forever? No, but I do think they're going to suck this year because they don't have a quarterback, at least a starting caliber NFL quarterback, and their roster is one of the worst in the league. But I would say if they had that top 5 quarterback, Mr. Watson, this would be a team that at least, at bare minimum, would be better than last year, and I think would be winning about 6 to 7 games this year. Okay, with upside for more, because that is the game changer that Watson brings when surrounded with this talent. But this talent with a quarterback that is like Tyrod Taylor is not going to be successful, if that makes sense. So, the first game of the season is Jacksonville. This is one of the games that you could win. Okay, you're playing a rookie quarterback, you're playing a rookie coach, you're playing a lot of new players on a new team. But I think the NFL made it this way because they probably understood that Deshaun was not going to be suiting up, and they wanted to give Trevor Lawrence, their new golden boy, the opportunity to go 1-0. And I think that's what's going to happen. All right, I think Jacksonville is that sleeper team in the AFC South this year because they have so much uncertainty surrounding them and so much unknown. Could Trevor Lawrence turn it on and this team be pretty good? Maybe. I don't think this division is very good. So for you Texans fans, I don't think it's going to take you very long to get back to the top of the division, no matter what happens with Watson, as long as you make the right moves to get back there, right? So You play a really difficult schedule. Let's just go through the games that you're for sure going to lose. You're for sure going to lose to the Browns. There's no question. The Browns are a top 3 to 4 AFC team, top 5 team in the league. They play the Bills in Buffalo. They're going to lose that game. They play New England. They're going to lose that game. They play the Colts in Indianapolis. They're going to lose that game. They might beat Indianapolis the second time. We'll go over that later. The 7th week, they play the Cardinals. I wouldn't say that's a for sure loss, but most likely they're going to lose that game. They're definitely going to lose to the Rams. They're definitely going to lose to the Titans once. They're definitely going to lose to the Seahawks. They're definitely going to lose to the Niners in San Francisco. Okay, those are the games they're definitely going to lose. That's 10 games. Now we look at the rest of the games where, okay, maybe they could win. Maybe they may not win. Okay? So week 3, they play Thursday night. This is their opportunity for their first win of the season versus the Carolina Panthers at home. I could see them winning this game, but I do think Carolina is a much more talented team. They have much more dynamic playmakers. I think they do have better coaching overall, and I would say they have the better quarterback. So just in terms of talent, Carolina should win this game. But there's uncertainty surrounding the Panthers. We don't really know what we're going to get from Sam Darnold. We don't really know about some of these players, especially the newcomers on defense. So there's uncertainty with Carolina, but there's a lot more potential. So I'm going to go with Carolina in that game. You could beat the Dolphins. I think a lot of people are higher on the Dolphins than me personally. I think they're a borderline playoff team. I don't see them as a for sure playoff team like for some reason a lot of other people see. I think you could beat them because of Tua. Like, really, you could beat the Dolphins because Tua might be the worst quarterback in the league, in my opinion. All right, and if there is a quarterback matchup on this schedule that may favor you, at one point, it very well could be that game. Now, you're on the road, you're in Miami. Their defense is real tough. And they do have a more talented roster than you. So realistically, the Dolphins should win that game. They play the Jets, week 12. This is a game they could win. Again, they play a rookie quarterback. They play a team that pretty strong on the offensive and defensive lines, I would say. Rookie head coach. This is a game that I did give the win to the Jets when I did their schedule, and I'm not even going to lie there. But honestly, that's a one where the Texans definitely could win. Like, it's a 50-50 game. Zach Wilson, I think, is going to be a pretty darn good quarterback. I'm not sure how good he'll be in year 1. Honestly, when I'm thinking about it, I honestly want to reverse it. I almost feel like the Texans could win this game. I'm contemplating it. I'm really contemplating it. Okay, for you Texans fans, I'm going to give you guys the win there. I might change my record with the Jets later on. The Colts, week 13, you're not going to beat them once this year. I'm sorry. You could. I wanted to make it clear that you could, but you won't, okay? The other game that I think you will win is the Jacksonville game the second time you play them. All right. You might even beat them the first time and lose them the second time, but I think you'll split with Jacksonville this year. You'll lose to Justin Herbert and the Chargers, and I think you'll lose the last game because the Titans will need to win it and you'll need to lose it to get the first pick. I see the Texans getting the first or second pick in the draft. I think it's between the Texans and the Lions, and I would give the strong edge to the Texans in that category. I think the Texans are going to win 1 to 3 or 4 games at max this year. 4 games is being very nice, honestly. This is assuming Watson's not playing. Now, if Watson's playing, that completely changes everything. They'll win 6, 7, 8 games this year just because of Watson alone. But I think their talent, their roster that they have is built to have an elite quarterback. Like, they don't have a lot of elite players, but they have a lot of solid players. When you have an elite quarterback, it makes all those solid players better. But when you have a bad quarterback, it makes all those solid players worse, if that makes sense. So that's where I stand on the Texans. I hate doing these type of videos where I have to rip on a team and say they're going to lose every game, but that's just what I think. So hopefully respect that. If you do, make sure you do Gronk spike that like button, subscribe to the channel for more Bottom Line View, and of course, I'll always be positive with this team going forward because I only want to see every franchise win. So thanks for watching. It's Mitch. Peace.